All right. Hey, folks, Mike Pizzine here, and welcome to Bark River. So, what experience do I have with Bark River? Not a whole hell of a lot. A lot like Crandon. The last time I drove this track in any kind of a sim racing capacity or anything at all, frankly, was way back with like the original Column to Great Dirt. And it was not my best track. um, so I've never been to this track in real life. It's way, way, way far north of me. It's up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I've heard nothing but great things about it. Apparently, it's an excellent place to go watch a short course race. It's right underneath Crandon on the list of famous Midwestern off-road tracks. So I've never been here before. Well, not in iRacing. I haven't turned a lap yet. I basically just started everything. I moved some cameras around. Took a quick glance at the track, which we can do now, actually. So, yeah, I guess we leave here. And I don't actually know where the start-finish line is. I think we do land our starts here. I think these are like blast walls to keep the roost out of the pit area. Or the hot pit area, I should say. Um, yeah, God, I can't remember. I remember in dirt there are a lot more trees. Seems to me that there are a lot more trees around the track. Um, but yeah, oh, actually, no, I think this is the finish line? Maybe. There's some kind of a flag stand here. This looks very finish line-y. What do they got back here? There's some dirt. The one thing that I do remember about this track from the original Dirt was it's not. I don't think it's going to be as jumpy as Crandon is. So I'm probably going to use. I'm actually thinking about using the Wild Horse Pass setup as a baseline, and just putting a different gear and fuel load in it, and we'll go from there. There's a little tabletop here. I remember this turn. I know this turn is pretty famous because if you miss it, you end up out on a public highway. I remember this wall didn't used to be here. I know at one point in history this track raced with no wall here, and if you blew this corner for whatever reason, yeah, you were out on a county highway. Fortunately, it looks like they've improved, so that's cool. Like I said, the last time I saw this place was in the original Column to Great Dirt. So yeah, and this is like the track's signature feature is this big kind of mound feature that kind of dominates the middle of the track, and you don't really jump these as more as you just kind of like float over them. Oh, what is this? Oh, they must have an RC track here. It's very faint, but that really looks like an RC car track. Very bumpy, very lumpy is what I'm seeing so far. Like this last section, this looks like an engineered jump, but up to that you got, there looks like there's a bump here, and this is all kind of uneven, lumpy, so and lots of big sweeping curves. You can see in the track map up in the top corner of the screen here. I mean, it's a really bizarre shaped track, but it's real curvy. So it doubles back on itself a couple times, and lots of big sweeping bends. So yeah, you come around this hill. Well, they got to jump out here. This looks like a couple of singles. You kind of snake your way past here. And I remember in the original Dirt, I could never judge this jump properly. I always ended up jumping like way off to the left. So we'll have to see if I'm any better at that. So, oh, there's kind of a... This looks like kind of an unrhythm section. I don't know how well this comes out in the video, but there's like one jump right here, one jump right here, and one jump right back here. It almost looks like about the same spacing as Wild Horse Pass. But yeah, I'm not seeing big jumps. There's like one tabletop that looks like it's got some kick to it. Otherwise, nothing really huge. And then you're back to here. So I think I'm just going to take a couple of... Well, first of all, we're going to set the truck up. Get back here. So let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to start... Well, here. What does iRacing recommend for gearing here? In fact, did they use one of my setups? No, they didn't. Interesting. It looks like they used one of my shock packages. Let's see here. Gearing. Standard 168, 457. And 12 gallons of fuel, is that the maximum? I think it is. I think races here are only going to be 12 laps. They're not 15 like usual. Because this is kind of a... Probably because this is kind of a big track. So yeah, standard 168, 457. That might actually be the same thing as what I run at Wild Horse. Yeah, standard 168, 457. But we're not running 7 gallons of fuel. And I gotta lower this thing down a bunch. So, yeah, let's fill it up. And get the ride heights back where they're supposed to be. It is like right up against minimum ride height. I don't think I want to play it quite that close. Okay, there. Truck's level-ish. Level enough. I guess we can try that. I don't know what's going on with the rear toe. Oh yeah, it's janky that way. Whatever. Alright, let's see what it does. Again, first laps on this track in iRacing. That's how you do that. really do. Oh, that broke something. Nope, that's not the pit entrance. That is. Boy, those track edges hurt. Oh, hang on. Let me just do some stuff here. So, okay, first impressions. Yeah, I can already see this is going to be a fun track. Where was... Okay, this, I think, is the actual start-finish line. Yeah, this looks... this looks very official. No, where is that? Here, this turn right here. This thing is awesome. I didn't even see this when I was doing my little track walk at first. Yeah, it's... The bottom half of it is flat. The top half of it is, like, almost too steeply banked. So you can kind of, like, slide into it and bank shot off, and then... You hit this little you hit this, I don't even know if you'd call it a tabletop. You kind of treat it like one, but there's enough lip to it that if you get a good drive off of the bank turn, you kind of just like flip the back of the truck over it, and you kind of, I don't know, it's either a double or a tabletop, however you want to look at it. The problem with that is it almost gives you too much momentum going into this corner. The couple of times that I did it, it felt like I was going to hit the wall. So, then you come out of here, and then this thing is going to give me problems. I think the idea is you got to go into this sideways and blind, because, yeah, I came out and I landed, like, down here, and I caught this big embankment, and that actually did bend something in the truck. The steering wheel was cranked off to one side. You saw the hood was all busted up. And yeah, it's a very, I don't want to, bumpy's not the right word. There's like mounds all over the track. Nothing is flat. Nothing is flat like the West Coast tracks. Everything, the whole track kind of does this all the way around. Where is one turn? Let me see. Actually, I think it was closer to the start. There's one turn that has like a finger in it. It's like a small, not really a jump, but it's like a mound they put on just the inside of the corner just to upset it enough to make the outside line viable. Where did I see that? Shit. Was it here? No. Come through here. Oh, yeah, it was. It's... Yeah, I think... If you look... Yeah, it's right here. You can just see it. It's right... This thing right here. Yeah, it's easier to see as you come up on it. And there is actually a little bit... Is there? You get, like, right down to ground level. It almost looks like the track has a... Not a bank, but, like, just a cushion that they just kind of left there. Like right running along here. Yeah, that's really interesting. Okay. I have no idea how this place is laid out. I have no idea what's going on here. I mean, I'm assuming that this is the podium, because this looks like the main seating area for spectators. What is this? Oh, Bark River Lions Club. But yeah, if you want, you could probably just like drive out onto the highway, head into town. But yeah, as far as the truck goes, I mean, I did what 3 laps. I don't think I've really learned anything. But well, I shouldn't say that. Um, I don't know if I want to gear the truck. It's so hard gearing this truck because it's only got three. It's only got a 3-speed transmission. So I'm always hesitant to make, huge gearing changes because you kind of need all of them and then some. Um, we could. I don't think I ever used first gear, so maybe we'll go with a taller gear stack. I'm trying to think. How does that work? What was it? Third gear stays where it is, and then second and first spread out. I think. I don't remember. We can try it. No, we're not changing shit. I want to put more gear in it. Just a little bit. I'm also there's some of the more defined jumps. I don't want to say bigger because nothing at this place is really that big. But some of the more defined jumps, the truck is jumping nose up, which is a problem that it had. The problem that this thing has in Wild West, going over the front stretch jump. I don't know. It seems like lately with whatever minor changes that they've been making to the suspension model, the physics model for the sim over the last couple of builds, it seems like my trucks tend to nose up a little bit more. Maybe that's something we'll have to work on this season. And I don't have a quick way to talk to my shock guy. So I don't really know. I'm thinking I could probably move the bump stops up. What is it? Taller bump stop will get, yeah, so we can probably turn that back down. Maybe that'll help? I don't know. It might be engaging, I'm not sure. Yeah, but I definitely want to try putting a little, not a lot, just a little bit more gearing into it. Let's try going from a 68 to a 57. That should be noticeable without going too overboard. Oh, do I want to do anything else? What are we doing for shocks and springs? Yeah, I'm thinking I need to ease up on the rear rebound, but I'm not sure where. I don't know. I don't know how to do shocks. If you didn't see the last one of these that I did, I have a friend of mine that used to work at Radfloor Shocks, and now he's at Cambric Engineering, and he does all my shock stuff. And he literally just watches me drive in these videos on YouTube, the same as you guys do, and he can just diagnose what needs to be done just based on how the truck is moving and the attitude that it has when it's airborne. And that's literally all that we've ever done, and it works. The guy's really good at it. So, but this is a little bit... First of all, this is a lot more complicated than an RC car. It's a lot more complicated than an asphalt super late model, which is what I was used to, and I wasn't even good at shock tuning in that thing. I'm more in tune with stuff like geometry and alignment and gearing and shit like that. Springs, I'm halfway dangerous at. Shocks, I'm borderline useless. I want to say take the medium bypass down because it's well, I don't know, either the medium or the high. I'm not actually sure. Maybe the high. I don't know. Maybe we should actually like watch the truck do a lap. Where is... Yeah, see, this whole part of the track, the thing feels like it's tapped out, like it needs more gear. But then you gotta slow down because this tightens up, so not a lot of gear. And it's not really slamming when it lands either, so... Right behind a tree. Yeah, see, jumps like that, I'd like to get that nose a little lower. That's so much fun, that turn. That turn going into that jump is just way too much fun. Yeah, see, that's like the only jump where it lands kind of harsh. And it's not even that bad. I can live with that. Like I said, I just like to be able to get the nose down a little more. Kind of interested to see how close I'm getting to that wall. I know I'm losing a lot of time with that first roll over the hill. I'm sure the guys that figure out how to do that are going to be scary to watch. Yeah, I mean, the truck looks good. I mean, my lines need to be cleaned up, obviously, and... But it's not slamming real hard on landing, aside from that one jump at the top of this hill here. And it handles decent. You see, I'm braking when I'm braking in mid-air just to try and get the nose to drop. If I don't do that, it just kind of floats that way. Which is kind of weird, because this jump, it's fine. This jump, the truck naturally noses over like I want it to, like that. The problem is that that corner is like right there. You almost have to stand on the gas and then stand on the brakes right away. That's so spooky. Yeah, see, it takes off here. That was actually a pretty good example of it. Watch when it takes off from this next jump, the nose never drops. The truck just kind of like goes up and it goes down. It doesn't arc over like you'd expect it to. See, it just jumps and it lands, and then the attitude of the truck never changes. I'd like it to kick the rear end up just a little bit, just so that when it lifts off, here, if I can even do it in slow motion. See, if you watch, it doesn't nose down. It just kind of like floats at that attitude. And when you're taking off a jump, the hood's in the way. You can't see where you... The biggest thing is you can't see where you're going. And you're landing tail first, so the truck immediately tries to straighten itself out. Well, there's a corner right there. If I could land that thing either level or a little bit nose down, you can steer into the corner as the truck is landing and kind of set the thing up before it's even settled. As it is right now, you have to jump, land, wait, first of all, land, get your bearings, wait for the truck to settle, and then you turn in. And I think that just wastes a lot of time. You lose a lot of lap time that way. So...
That's it, go!
So this is with what did we all change now? A little bit more gearing. We shortened the front bump stops up an inch. And I think that's all I did. I want to say that rear high bypass, or that rear high rebound is what I want to take out. But I'm not sure. glider there. Still nose up. Inside again. So we're getting to the point where ignorance is fading away for stupidity. Um, that. Hang on. Where's my camera? Where is it? This whole section up here. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. It's a decreasing radius turn, and the previous corner, the previous jump really, sets you up off to the left when you want to be on the right. See, my problem is I'm going into this turn, and I'm way too close to the inside. So what ends up happening is I end up just kind of picking my way around the inside, and then right about here when the track tightens up, I don't have any choice but to slide wide. Now, the track kind of curves up here. There's a little bit of bank to it. So if you do that, it's probably not the end of the world. But I think what you really want to do is kind of stay... I think what you want to do is stay off as far to the right as you can. And kind of... You see where all this roost is that I've been throwing up? I'd like to be driving here, but I can't quite make it happen. And then the one time that I did, I hit something, and it like kicked the truck up on its side. I don't know if it was this right here or something. Hang on, let me take a step back, turn around. So yeah, I come off of here, and then I hit this, but then what? I don't know if it's something over here or what I'm hitting that's rocking the truck up on the driver's side door. It's making it really hard to figure out where the fuck I am when the truck tries doing a barrel roll on you all of a sudden. That's going to be one of those things where if you can get that entrance just right, I think there's a lot of time to be made up there. I was probably doing it by accident before. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, I'm not even close. Yeah, there's not a lot to this place. Dale Jr. and Steve probably aren't too hard to find. They at the RC track? No. That's a very small driver stand. I'm just looking at stuff. Must be 21, even in Wisconsin. I love all these little details that iRacing always puts into tracks. Welcome, race fans. I need a sign like this in my apartment. Like by the door, because that's where you walk into my apartment. I'd love something like that. Thinking this is the concession stand. What is this? What is this? I mean, obviously it's wheelchair. It's the wheelchair place, but I'm trying to figure out. Those almost look like pit benches for the RC car track, which is weird because we're nowhere near the RC track. I keep thinking these are people. I'm looking for Dale and Steve. They're around here somewhere, I know it. Maybe they're here. Wristbands required beyond this point. This is probably all spectator parking. If you need ice, here's where you pick up ice. Home of the UP Off-Road 100. He's a Youper. I don't know if that's what Upper Peninsula people call themselves, but That's what they've always been referred to here in Wisconsin. If you're from northern Michigan, you're a Youper. They're not at the church, are they? The bell tower or some shit. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is there no roof back here? That'd be very unlike iRacing. Nope, they got it. Where are Dale and Steve, damn it? What the hell is this? Just a thing of bleachers out here in the middle of nowhere. And is this all campground? Where could they be? I think we've seen pretty much all there is to see of the property. What's this little building in here? Shed. Emergency information. Oh, it looks like it's about to fall over. They didn't have to burn up the polygons to model this inside and out, but they did, and that's kind of cool. Where the hell could they be? I expect they'd be in like one of these. This looks like a Marshall stand. This looks like some guy's house. Which, if it is, let me know if you're selling. Oh, so you notice something else? All of these stands are different. They're all modeled differently. Like, this one's got these two planks just kind of... It's got all these planks just kind of hanging around, and this ladder is at the back is angled. This one, actually a little bit sturdier. It looks like it's made out of larger planks. It's got a ladder just kind of nailed to the side of it. iRacing didn't have to do that. They could have just made one and said, you know what, people are going to be blowing past it at, 80 miles an hour anyway. They'll never know the difference, but they did. I'm trying to figure out what this is. If this is supposed to be a short version of this track that iRacing didn't implement for some reason, or if it's like for like a kart track. Because yeah, where would that go? It would just bypass this whole loop. That would actually be kind of fun. Looks really narrow though. I'm wondering if that's like a trophy kart track, or for UTVs or something like that. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. No. Got it. Whoa. Oh, check that out. Wow. Again, who was going to see that? But they put it there. Unnecessary amounts of detail, but I do appreciate it. Kudos to iRacing's art department. Where the hell are Dale and Steve? It's actually starting to bug me, because how many places could they be? I'm getting desperate. I'm starting to look inside buildings now. I don't know where they are. I didn't look at this. I don't even know what this is. Like VIP seating or something? I don't know. Kind of sucks that you're away from everything. I wonder if this is the commentator's booth. I'll have to ask. I know Scott Rain, who did commentary for Torque for the longest time. And he's done a lot of work at Crandon, too. I'll have to ask him. I'll bet you that's... Well, no, because you can't really see much of the track. I would think if there would be a commentary booth, it'd be up here, but there isn't one. I don't know. Maybe that's what this is? No, it's wheelchair access, duh. We already figured that out. What is this? I don't know. I don't know where the hell those guys are. Where the hell are the pits? Okay, so I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to do. I could try taking some rear rebound out of the high end on the shocks and see what that does. I don't know. Make that, I don't know, take it down to like 20. Well, we'll just see what that does. What time is it in game? Oh, it's like 1 in the afternoon. Why is it so dark? Oh boy, that fucked that up. way too early. Do that. I think I'm getting tired. I need to take a break and process what I've learned so far. Fun track, though. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to racing here. I'm looking forward to following some other people and seeing what they figure out. I think it could definitely be a chaotic track. It's very narrow, and there's a lot of like going over the big floater jump on the front stretch. I could see that. I could see people doing mid-air collisions in there. You saw me get all out of shape in that whoop section. It's not as bad as the one at Wild Horse Pass, but yeah, if it's the same deal. If you don't hit it straight, it'll take you for a ride. So I'm gonna save what I got and come back to this later. And yeah, that's all I got for right now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you out on the track, hopefully sometime this week.